All right, here we go. You ready? He's never ready for this.
No.
Green M&M. The hottest, most f***able, fattest pussy lip-owning candy out there. She has huge dominatrix vibes and won't hesitate to pull the strap out to spice things up. The green M&M, the hottest M&M, has been our sexual awakening, and we don't even know it. Man, I just want the green M&M to peg me and spit on me.
God damn.
It's a candy, bro. Just eat it.
No. You know what? I've run into a lot of women in my ventures here on Earth.
Yeah.
And I've run into about half a dozen women who think they're dominatrixes or whatever the hell. I have nothing to do with these women.
No.
Nothing.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
All right, next one. And I arranged these in order of grossness just for you.
Oh, great. I can't wait.
Farmyard tennis.
Oh, God.
Two people, ass to ass, passing an egg back and forth until one cannot return it. Loser typically is made to eat the resulting egg.
What kind of fucking shit is this? Is that like some Amish shit? It's terrible.
Maybe some West Virginia shit.
I don't know. That's terrible. That's like Mennonite kind of stuff.
You got a purty mouth.
Ah.
Castle Greyskull.
Oh, God.
When an older woman takes out her dentures and goes down on you, you pull out and blow it on her face and then throw her dead husband's ashes on her.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's a comedy skit right there.
I'm not sure if that comedy skit could go anywhere but Pornhub, but that's pretty damn funny.
It's still pretty good. It's a good comedy.
That is good. Okay. And thrown back to Ukraine.
Okay.
The Ukrainian meatgrind.
Oh, God.
The act of filling a female's anus with wet dog food, then penetrating the vagine with a penis in order to give the illusion that the penis is getting ran through a meat grinder as the dog food slowly escapes the anal cavity.
God, no.
Oh!
That's some JFK Kennedy horse shit.
Yeah, that ain't right, man. That's
horrible. Those sick bastards on the East Coast do that shit, I guess.
I know. And you're going to want to make sure that you look closely for this one. You ready?
God, no. Come on, more? Hate this bitch. God, no. All right.
Yeah, Green Bay butter churner. A horrible multi-stage sexual act.
Oh, God.
In the first stage, milk is procured from a lactating woman. Then the woman is anally fisted until she has attained anal width sufficient to receive the insertion of her own breast milk. Then she's ass-f***ed until the milk turns to butter. The butter is then extracted and served over toast. Serves up to 12. For double servings, use 2 fists or 2 women.
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn it.
What the f***?
That's so fucking nasty.
Who comes up with this shit?
This is
anally fist her until her ass is big enough to. Wait, where do you come up with this? What's wrong
I
with you?
didn't do it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
That was a bad one, man. That one was bad. That was
People
bad.
send this stuff to me.
That was a bad one. Move on to the next one. Get this off the screen.
It could be worse.
Get off
the chick who drank the cum in the jar that was saved up in the freezer. That one.
How could it get
Come
worse?
on!
You fisting a chick and shoving milk up her ass. What the hell?
God damn
What's the
you
matter with
guys. God damn. Oh.
Exactly.
Stop!
Well, the difference between that and the cum in the jar story is that one was a true story.
God! Stop! Move along.
Okay. We got another one. Testicular
When
resignation.
Popp is gagging, you know it's too much. It's too far.
When you write "I quit" on your nutsack and magic marker and show them to your boss when you quit. When the testicles resign because they get fed up from living next to a and an ass.
Did I ever tell you the story about the guy I worked for as an investment banker?
No.
All right, so my first job out of college, investment banker. I'm working under my buddy John, and I got hired sight unseen because I finished. I got my college degree and I was a Green Beret. The guy who ran the whole thing was like, my buddy John's like, hey, I got this Green Beret guy who wants to work here. Does he have a degree? Yeah. Okay. And that was it. I drove across the country, worked as an investment banker. So we have to do some cold calling, and we're going to be calling Hong Kong. So it's on a really crazy, I don't know how many hours ahead it was. So we come into the office, and it's real late at night, and it's like 9 o'clock in Hong Kong. We start calling. And I walk through the door, and I hear the copy machine going. And there's my buddy John sitting on the copier, Xeroxing his nutsack.
Yep.
And literally, he holds him up. He goes, "All right, which one do you like better? Ass crack, no sack, or ass crack with sack?" And I'm like, "Go with the sack." He's like, "Okay." So he picks the lock for the guy who ran the stockbrokers, because it was us against them. There was like 21 stockbrokers that did their deal, and this guy who ran him, his name was Phil.
Phil.
Yeah, he's hilarious. So we picked the lock. He took down this Ansel Adams picture off his wall, removed it, and then put the copy of his ass crack with nuts in this it's a black and white picture. Ansel Adams puts it up on the wall. And then we forgot about it.
How do you forget about it?
Like this was like on a Thursday, like Tuesday, Wednesday, the following week, you can hear Phil on the megaphone. Comes over the loudspeakers like, all right, I'm not mad. I just need to know how long the picture of the ass crack with nuts has been on the wall. Because he had like half a dozen meetings in there. And people are probably like, "Hey, I love your office." Okay.
Then again, some of these pretentious fucks might go, "Oh man, that's modern art, bro. Where'd you get that?"
And like,
who's the artist, man?
And Phil was like, he knew it was us. He goes, "I know it was you Green Beret guys."
That's a burn, baby. That's a burn.
That's a burn.
Yeah.
Dude, that was quality. That was quality.
That was good.
Arm barn. Shoving one's fist up one's ass. Similar to fisting, it's just a funnier word.
Okay.
How do you shove your arm up your own ass?
I have
How
no
the
idea.
does that even happen?
I don't know. Maybe you got to remove your floating rib, just like Marilyn Manson. Who knows?
Jesus
Did he do
Christ,
that?
How does that
Yes.
happen?
Why did he do that?
So he could suck his own allegedly.
Really?
Okay.
Marilyn Manson sucks his own dick.
Allegedly.
Wow.
That's
God damn, you learn the newest things on this channel. Holy shit, I had no idea.
Dallas threesome,
oh God.
where you have sex in a barn and a grazing cow stands there and watches you.
Okay, that's pretty tame.
It is pretty tame.
Okay.
Some of these are pretty tame,
Kinda-
but I saved
could
the
weird
best
you
for
out though a
last.
little
God,
bit, wouldn't you?
no.
I mean, there's a cow there licking his lips. or
The
her
reverse
lips.
Midas touch. This would be Joe Biden, a talent for turning anything you touch to shit.
Oh God.
That is Joe Biden right
Indeed.
there.
He gets gold medals for that. He's really good.
Tactical spoon. Tactical spooning is the militarized version of the civilian term spoon or spooning. When applied to the military, the act of tactical spooning is not a romantic exchange, but rather an act of survival and the desire to stay warm in harsh environmental conditions.
I've been a victim of this.
Popp,
Hey, you
keep
got to
me
do what you got
warm.
to do, right?
Listen,
I want to be big spoon. No, you're not.
okay, we're at Yakima. All right, and it was. We got there. It was like 80 degrees. It got down like 60 at night. Nobody really brought any like heavy duty snivel gear.
Snivel gear.
Yeah, that's what you wear. Like this is snivel gear. I'm sniveling and I wear my snivel gear.
Gotcha.
And it went down to 40 degrees during the day and below freezing at night. And let me tell you, all you have is a poncho liner. You get like 3 or 4 dudes in a hole laying there freezing. It sucked.
Yeah, and
But,
you
you know,
do not like the cold.
Nobody died.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
That's good. I mean, had a couple of babies, but it's pretty good. Sorry.
I mean, you don't have to f the guy just to cuddle with him. I mean, you got to do what you got to do,
Hey, look.
Is that a magazine in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Hey, what's going on here? Hey, it's the Popp Massive Meat. Look at this.
How you doing, man? Is that an MRE
Sergeant
shit
Popp,
or a boner?
We didn't believe that, man. Now it's true. Hug me. Hug me.
Hug me.
Hug me, not in a
Smell
gay
my
way.
ears. I've got cologne on, you big boy.
I rubbed a magazine on myself earlier just for you, Popp. We got Goblin mode. A variation of the cowgirl sex position in which the person on top has their hands and feet planted onto the other person. Often involves grunting and occasionally manic laughter. Now, this one, I decided to look it up for myself because of the whole 3-bean story that 3-bean salad, that's what it was, that Reaper01 threw out there.
His gimp cocktail?
3-bean carpet salad.
Oh, God.
When a man eats 3 kinds of beans for lunch the previous day, then when having sex with a woman, he shits it all out between her legs so it gets mushy and sticky. Then they get on the ground and gives her ass fuck from behind until he hits the anal nerve that disperses all the shit in your colon, causing a mass shit sex fest. Then while he's giving it to her mercenary style, they roll up in a carpet, forcing themselves to be in a constant rage circle of OD fashion sex, usually resulting in a latter-day vaginal infection.
What the
What the fuck is this?
Like, that's not even, it doesn't even sound appetizing. Oh, my God.
This is ridiculous.
I mean, maybe it's just me, but this whole, pounding her up the ass, I don't get it. I mean, she's already got another hole. I want to do that one. So
Yeah, I'm the same.
doesn't appeal to me. Yeah. Maybe some people are like, okay, yeah, I want to get poo all over my pee-pee. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Whatever. I mean, I don't care. You do what you want. It's your life.
I only ever did the wrong hole insert once, totally by accident, and it was because the chick had a very rotund rear, and we were just in the prone position. And
I swear to God, does your wife listen to this fucking podcast?
Yeah, she knows.
Does she know all this
stuff. She knows all this shit. And all of a sudden, she's like, if you're gonna do it in there, just be careful. And this one here is just funny to me. Suicide wank. When having your wank, just before you blow the load, shout out, Mom or Dad, and then try to finish the job before they get into your room.
All right. Well,
I mean, it's twisted, I guess.
It's a little twisted.
You could just be quiet, though, and just get the job done.
You could. Yeah, you could. Yeah. It'd be a good idea.
Oh, here we go. Another
That's usually my problem. I get the job done before I'm even there, but... I'll tell you one quick story. We had the singer who, this was, a different place. And we were playing this band, blah, blah, blah. And this guy was like, a singer, he's got all kinds of problems, right? And we get to the, oh God, this is terrible. And so we're all fucked up, right? Because, that was the entire point of getting into band practice, right? Let's get fucked up. Why not? So they're all smoking weed and they're doing all this shit. And this guy, he wants us to tase him in the balls.
What?
Tase him in the balls.
Why?
With a little hand taser thing. And so he whips it out. He pulls out the junk and we tase him in the balls. He falls over it. And he's like on the floor and we're all laughing. And now he gets up and he starts beating the fuck out of everybody. He's throwing punches and shit. There's sheetrock getting broken. This guy is out of fucking control. He was... up. So anyway, the one guy in the band, he pulls out the fire extinguisher. He's got one of those in the kitchen, right? And so he sprays everybody down with this fucking shit. And a fire extinguisher is full of these like little particles that get into everything.
Yeah.
And so they're hosing everybody down, and I'm like, yeah, hamster's checking out. This is too much. So I went home, and it turns out they went and to give the guy a ride home. He kicked out the windshield of the fucking truck.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
And Pops, the look on his face, you could tell.
All right. Yep. Here we go.
Cumshitter. A homosexual male who enjoys taking a dick in his ass and having another male ejaculate his man juice into his ass, resulting in the taker shitting out cum after the homoerotic experience.
Oh, my God.
The example sentence is Lance Bass is a cum shitter.
No. How else are you going to get it out of there? You got to shit it out. There's no other way. You're not absorbing the spuck, the juice. It's got to come out.
Yeah.
So I would imagine, if you're a gay person, I suppose, you get up in the morning, you take a dump, and it's
And if it was a really vigorous session, you wind up with a Neapolitan.
This is horrible.
It's all the colors of the butt sex rainbow. Blood,
Jesus
cum, and
Christ. Like, where do you come up with this shit? Seriously.
I'm
Damn,
sorry.
That's fucked up.
I know. Chief Kick-a-Bitch from Slap-a-Ho Nation
love
over
that
on
great
Odyssey. Drinking 30-year-old single malt to celebrate an ultrasound showing my greatly enlarged balls are not cancerous.
All right. Thank God.
Have
that's
to have
good, yeah.
wraparound hydrocellus surgically removed, but at least the knife doesn't have to nick the nuts. I'd have to keep them that size and have my dick enlarged to match.
Jesus.
You know, there was a...
Well, I mean,
That's elephantitis of the nuts. It's not a good thing.
that's not good times.
yeah.
There was an episode
Not
of Dead Like Me where they had to pop the soul of an elderly dude who had like giant hanging balls, and they had to pop his soul while he was wrapped in a towel at like the YMCA pool. So his nuts were constantly hanging under the towel.
Nice.
And they're all like, just don't look. Just don't look.
I have that problem. You know, I'm 57. What can you do? You know, the balls, you sit down to take a dump, balls in the toilet.
That's right.
Balls touch the water, man.
I mean, people are like, "Oh my God, it's horrible." Hey, that's the way it is. You get old, it stretches out. You know,
I've heard this discussion at Home Depot.
it's like, yeah, could we get that deep toilet?
No,
what
like,
do you need
literally-
that for? Because my balls get in the water.
This old dude is like,
Yeah.
yeah, could you please tell me where the water line will be on this? And the guy's like, what does that matter? He goes, well, you know, my nuts hit the water in my toilet I have now, and it wakes me up. I can't get back to sleep. And I'm just like, I'm looking at the salesman's face, and he's like doing this, trying not to laugh. And I had to laugh for him. I'm like, God damn, that's awesome.
I mean, I don't mind first thing in the morning when there's nothing in there. You know, the balls kind of wake you up there, but after you do your thing, it's like, yuck.
Well,
now I got to take a shower.
I-
What? Blake is still crying. He's dying over there.
Well, here's the thing: is I was younger man. Then I was like in my mid 30s. This guy was in his 50s, 60s. He clearly had reached that stage in his life where he didn't give a damn shit or he didn't care anymore.
I can respect that.
Yep.
He's just like,
I have nothing.
where's the
but kudos
water
for
on this? Because I'm tired of my nuts hitting the water in the middle of the night. And like everyone like looked at the guy, but now I completely understand. I totally get it now. I totally get it.
Dream
What
bed
do you
right
do
there.
in the morning? Well, my balls fall in the water and they get cold.
Water.
But like
What are
he's
you gonna do?
literally, he's like not even ashamed. He's just like, listen, like the dude's wife is like, right next, like 6 feet away. She heard everything.
Yeah.
She isn't like she didn't make any faces. He's totally serious. I'm just like, I can respect that.
I can respect that too.
That should be one of your memes there, your little thing. You got to come up with a name for that, right? Balls in the water.
Balls touch the water. I'm sure there's a DJ Assault song called "Balls Touch the Water." Or something.
There's got to be. There should be. If not,
the
we
acid
could
these guys.
Well, I mean, listen, women, their get long when they get older because gravity, and the same thing happens to dudes' nuts.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, gravity's going to win anyway.
Gravity is undefeated. That's why you wind up 6 feet under.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
Look at the quality of material you get on this stuff. I mean, my God, you ought to be paying for this. You should be paid for it.
Well,
Okay.
we are getting paid for it. We appreciate every donation that we get.
I tell you, so
You guys are awesome.
Like, I'm being totally serious here, and like,
am I.
everyone's
So am I.
laughing like I'm joking. I'm like totally serious.
It's fucking funny. The true stuff is the funniest stuff. That's why it rings true for so many people.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you'd like to join Popp for Supporter Sundays, consider making a donation on Locals, Patreon, or Subscribe Star.